Hello. Am I coming through? I think I'm coming through. All right. Well, welcome to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. My name is John. There'll be a test later. We are hybrid again tonight. We have a camera mounted on the ceiling there, so you could either be here live like you are, or you can go to the twowaystreet.org website and catch it that way. It also is like tomorrow will be on YouTube and Facebook if you missed it or have a friend who wanted to see it. We are a listening room, so when the performers are performing, we are listening. I mentioned one time about having a hook. If you step out of line, everybody gets one. And we're following the CDC guidelines. Masks are not required but suggested. We're an all-volunteer staff. Tonight, the lady in red, Ruth. The lady in yellow, Diane. Tim working the technical end. And my name is, there's the test. Thanks. Still John, okay. We've been in operation for 51 years. If you start to do the math, 51 years times 52 Fridays, yeah, it's been a while. Tonight we have 2 easy payments in the coffee house. There's a flyer on the table there that can give you a little more info. And with that, are you ready? Sam is ready, so take it away, Sam.
All righty. Thanks for coming out tonight, folks. It's a song I learned from Spike Jones and the Hoosier Hotshots. It goes back to my theory that you should always listen to records at least one time. Everything that's ever been recorded. There's a lot of gems in those. If you never cared for the babbling of a brook, if you never peeked at the ending of a book, better go and jump from a building or pole. Ain't no romance in your soul. And if you never sighed sort of inwardly, at the glamour girl on the moving picture screen, better go and jump from a building or pole. Ain't no romance in your soul. Maybe you can sit in a park way after dark with sweethearts everywhere. While they cuddle and coo, that means nothing to you. You ought to be defrosted, you're a Frigidaire. If you ever kissed and you tremble at your knees, and if you think that's caused by a chill or by a breeze, get yourself a shovel and dig yourself a hole. Ain't no romance in your soul. Woo! If you can sit in a park way after dark with Gertrude, Betty, and Hezzy, while they cuddle and coo, that means nothing to you. You ought to be defrosted, you're a Frigidaire. If you ever kissed, you trembled at your knees. If you think that's caused by a chill or by a breeze, get yourself a shovel and dig yourself a hole. Ain't no romance. Ain't no romance. There ain't no romance in your soul. All right. Now I know what's foremost on your mind. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Sammy, why do you call yourselves Two Easy Payments when it's just you sitting up there? Well, there's 2 reasons for that. when you donate online, you can split up your payments of two $5 payments, two $10 payments, and at the end of the night, you don't feel like you spent so much money. I think that's a great concept there. That's 2 easy payments. Well, the other reason is because normally I'm playing with a gal named Laura Lanza. And if Laura's watching up there in the camera, everybody look at the camera and say, "Hi, Laura." And Laura is very, 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 did I say very? Pregnant. And she's doing a couple weeks. And she just thought, well, maybe it might not be a good idea to give birth on the two-way street stage accidentally. So it could have been a first. See, there you go, Laura. You missed your chance at history. Okay. So, two weeks ago, I scrambled, and a good friend of mine agreed to do the show with me last minute. And I love his music, and I love the way he plays. So would you please welcome Mr. Leslie Michael August to the two-way street stage.
Well, hi, everybody.
What you gonna do, Michael?
I thought I'd blues it up a little bit and
Imagine that.
and just have a little fun. Really happy to be here. This is my first time, so I think we're going to have a little fun tonight. Right?
Kick it off, Wichita.
All right, here we go. Woke up this morning, look around for my shoes. You know about that, baby. Had them old walking blues, yeah. Woke up this morning, I feel around for my shoes. You know about that, baby. Ooh, Lord, had them old walking blues. Leaving this morning, had to go ride the blinds. Worse off feeling, don't mind dying this morning. I had to go ride the blind. Worse off feeling, ooh, Lord, don't mind. People tell me walking blues ain't bad. Worse off feeling most have a had. People tell me your walking blues ain't bad. Worse off feeling, ooh, Lord, most ever had.
yeah. I learned this next song in elementary school. And kind of interesting. I heard this particular arrangement on a radio show in Philadelphia in 1984. A guy named Gene Shea, who used to play all kinds of prominent folk musicians, music and obscure people. And I heard this arrangement. And I heard who had done it, the name, and I remembered the name. Somebody I never heard before, and I learned it, and I started playing it, open mics and stuff. In 1990, I moved out to Chicago area, and I started going to the Fox Valley Folklore Society sing-arounds, just to kind of meet some people, musicians and stuff. And one night I was in the song circle, and came around my turn, and I played this here song. And at the end of this song, a guy sit two seats away from me said, "Where'd you learn that arrangement?" I said, "Well, I heard a recording of a guy named Lee Murdoch in Philadelphia." And Lee goes, "That's me. How you doing?" It was like, oh, this is cool. Sing along if you know the word. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my poor lover for courting too slow. For courting's a pleasure and parting's a grief. Yeah, I'm doing it in E. And a false-hearted lover, sorry about that, is worse than a thief. For a thief they will rob you and take what you have, but a false-hearted lover sends you to the grave. They'll hug you and kiss you and tell you more lies than cross ties on railroads or stars in the sky. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my poor lover for courting too slow. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my poor lover for courting too slow. For courting's a pleasure parting's grief, and a false-hearted lover is worse than a thief. For a thief they will rob you and tell you more lies than cross ties on railroads or stars in the sky. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my poor lover, courting too slow. Take me out now. I told the whippoorwill, told the daffodil about your pretty smile. Yes, I told them all about you. I told the little bird every single word that you said was worthwhile. Yes, I told them all about you. Told the moon and all the stars that shine above, the way you roll them big blue eyes, know how you can love. Well, every honeybee knows there's gonna be a honeymoon for two, 'cause I told them all about you. Tell me about it, man. I told the whippoorwill, told the daffodil about your smitty smile. Yes, I told them all about you. I told the little bird every single word that you said was worthwhile. Yes, I told them all about you. Told the moon and all the stars that shine above, the way you roll them big blue eyes, and oh, how you can love. Well, every honeybee knows there's gonna be a honeymoon for two, 'cause I told them all about you. Yes, I told them all about you. Yes, I told them all about you. one of the things that I like, one of the things I like doing best with Mike is playing instrumentals, because Michael here, about 10, 15, 20 years ago, I can't know when it was,
Yeah, it's been a
started
while.
playing house,
It's been a while.
decided, made it his goal to learn how to play harmonica like a fiddle player. Now, don't ask me. I think maybe his tongue is the bow, but I'm not sure.
Well, when you're around a lot of fiddle players, you know, being a harmonica player, it's a tightrope, because there's a lot of people who don't like you, and there are a lot of people who do like you.
And a lot of people just expect you to play blues.
Yeah, a lot of times.
And you whip out like Soldier's Joy or something like that. They're like,
Yeah, and I made it a mission to learn many different styles of music on the harmonica. So not just blues, but a lot of things, because this little tin sandwich can do a lot of things. So we'll find out today.
we're going to play an old Depression era song called Home Sweet Home.
Oh, that's me, isn't it? I'm just looking down like, oh, that's me.
Yeah, then I
That's
wrote
me.
Mike on there, not Leslie.
Yeah.
Just to trip you up.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, oh, wait a minute here.
This song, we both share some common like loves of similar songwriters, and one of my favorite songwriters and one of Michael's favorite songwriters, a guy named Paul Thorne, who wrote some really good songs, this is one of them. So
Yeah, this one spoke to me. It's one of those times. I mean, we've all had family reunions, and there's always that uncle that we,
crazy aunt, crazy Aunt LaRue.
Yeah, there's always that person there or something like that. So, so I thought, why don't we do this one? I think some people can relate and some are not. I like to have fun with it. My family reunion is going on today. My relatives have come from places far away. As I sit here eating chicken, it hit me like a truck. I don't like half the people I love. Me and my former best friend, we had a big old falling out. I caught him with my wife, and I punched him in the mouth. We just don't seem to get along, but I wish him luck. I don't like half the people I love. God means though they're good to me, but if the truth be known, I love it when they come, and I love it when they go. I'm sure they got good qualities, but the bad ones seem to rise. I don't like half the people I love. My alcoholic buddies are fun to hang around. When they drink, yes, Lord, there's peace that can be found. But sometimes they bring me a little bit more than I can handle. I don't like half the people I love. I knew they're dear to me, but if the truth be known, I love it when they go, and I love it when they go. I'm sure they got good qualities, but the bad ones seem to rise. I don't like half the people I love. I said I don't like half the people I love.
Yeah. All right.
And the ukulele can play anything. It really can.
We're going to go way back in the way back blues machine here. We're going to play a tune by a guy who reportedly sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads. Got to get all my accessories in order. the judgment day. That woman I'm loving will no right to pray. Went up to the mountain, far as the eye could see. Went up to the mountain, far as the eye could see. Another man got my woman, evil blues got me. Get on it, son. I said, run, baby, run, from bended knee. Run, baby, run, from bended knee. Tell all about what that woman did to me. Come on, Mike, come on. Well, rolling and tumbling, cried the whole night long. I said, rolling and tumbling, cried the whole night long. But then, woman, they got me gone. Yeah. Robert Johnson. Mighty fine, mighty fine. What they got here? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna do a song I wrote long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I sent this one to Jimmy Buffett. It's on one of my CDs over there, by the way. I have a bluegrass band that's called the Roadkill Rangers. There's a great logo there. That's a buzzard with a red bib, knife and fork, with a Texas star in the background. I got stickers and buttons on that one over there too, and they're cheap. I was playing with a band called the Paradise Rangers one time, and we used to go to Florida, and we'd spend some time down in the Florida Keys, and I got the notion that instead of going back to West Virginia for the summer, I stay down there and sign on to a shrimp boat. Maybe go out shrimping in the Gulf of Mexico, you know, and just have a good summer shrimping. Be kind of a Bubba Gump of sorts. And so I went down to the harbor, and I went down to the shrimp boat dock, and the unbelievable smell of rotten shrimp smacked me in the face.
Just nothing like that. Nothing like it.
That was the end of that dream. But everything I ever imagined that thing to be, I put into this song. It's called Tropical Skies. French perfume and a flowered dress, but it's just a photograph of you that I caress. We sing our songs, howl at the moon. When the ship is full of shrimp, we'll be home soon. Tropical sky on a lonesome sea. There's a million stars for wishing you were here by me. Tropical sky, empty and blue. Trade winds blow, carry me back home to you. Coconut sweet, pineapple so tart. Takes a lot of pina coladas to fill this hole in my heart. Deal the cards, place our bets. Back and forth the money goes like waves and nets. Tropical skies on a lonesome sea. There's a million stars for wishing you were here by me. Tropical skies, empty and blue. Trade winds blow, carry me back home to you. Hours were minutes, then time would fly. Mark the calendar and one more nameless day goes by. We haul the ropes, polish the chrome, In the morning we'll be one harbor closer to home. Tropical skies on a lonesome sea. There's a million stars for wishing you were here by me. Tropical skies, empty and blue. Trade winds blow, carry me back home to you. Trade winds blow, carry me back home to you. All right.
Very nice.
Well, we're going to do a couple more here, and then we're going to take a break. And if you want to check out some of our merchandise there, you can come on over. And in the meantime, another one of my favorite traditional pickers and songwriters is a guy named Norman Blake. And Norman used to perform with his wife Nancy a lot. Lately, they've been just kind of retired. Occasionally, Norman comes out and will do some workshops if they beg him and they don't put too much pressure on him to perform. I guess Norman's somewhere's around 80.
Yeah, North
Something
Carolina,
like
right, or something like
Yeah.
that. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Saw him at Merle Fest down
This is one of my favorite songs of his, called Last Train from Poor Valley. It was a good time, everything was mighty fine. Cold tipples roared day and night. But things, they got slow for no reason that I know. Hill winds, they hove into sight. The mines all closed down. Everybody laid around. There wasn't very much left to do except stand in that line, get your ration script on time. And woman, I could see it killing you. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall my cabin round, and the last train from Poor Valley bringing brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. It's been coming on, I knew it won't be long. Leaving crossed your mind most every day. Then you said to me, things are bad back home, you see. I guess I better be on my way. Well, I could blame you now, but I never could somehow. miner's wife, you weren't cut out to be. Well, it wasn't what you thought, just some things you bought when you left home and you ran away with me. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall my cabin around, and the last train from Poor Valley ringing round-haired Becky, Richmond bound. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall my cabin around, and the last train from Poor Valley bringing brown-haired Becky, Richmond bound. Yeah, the last train from Poor Valley bringing brown-haired Becky, Richmond bound. Ain't that a pretty song? All right. This here is the only song Burt Reynolds ever recorded. Thank God. It was so bad they wouldn't even release it on the soundtrack of Smokey and the Bandit 3.
Oh, that's right.
You know that's bad. But like I said at the beginning, on every record there's just a little nugget of something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the song that was bad, it was Burt Reynolds that was bad.
But he gave it
Because
his
I
all.
love this song.
He gave it his all.
He gave everything he had. I think the mustache got in the way. Well, your hair was all in tangles, and your makeup is a mess. And most of what you're drinking spilled down on your dress. And to keep from falling off your bar stools, but all that you can do, I make my proposition, 'cause I'm twice as drunk as you. Let's do something cheap and superficial. Let's do something that we might regret. Let's do something shabby and insensitive. And this might be the only chance we get. What do you think, Mike? This is that part in the country song where it gets real soft and real somber. A there's lipstick showing on your teeth, and a runner down your hose, where you got that cheap perfume, God only knows. I'll be glad to have you home long before daylight. The sun is our worst enemy. Thank God it's dark tonight. Let's do something cheap and superficial. Let's do something that we might regret. And let's do something shabby and insensitive. This might be the only chance we get. This might be the only chance we get. Thank you very much. We're Too Easy Payments. Mike August, and I'm Sammy from Miami.
And I'm John from Two-Way Street Coffee House. There you go. I almost forgot my name. Sometimes there's a lady here who calls me Bob, but I think my name is John. You guys want to step down? I can slide out of here. So we're going to take a little short break. Time to refill coffee cups, hit the washroom, stand up and shake it out a little, and make a new friend. So we'll be back in faster than you can imagine.
I blew out my meniscus in my right leg. Yeah, climbing the ladder on Father.
Yeah, what?
I don't know, because I still think I'm like 20 years old. Yeah.
My wife told me I'm too old for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there you go. How you doing, Sam?
Pretty good.
Came all the way from Woodstock.
Wow. Wow. Oh, you
Had to
did?
take 2 trains.
Well, at least you got public transportation.
Yeah.
Where did you?
Everywhere. Seen it on the website. When I was here one time.
That was really cool. There were quite a few. Right. I've been playing that.
I think a lot of them were surprised.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to give them a
Put that on or something.
Yeah, but I've probably seen that other band logo when you were on a Zoom Saturday night open mic.
Oh, yeah. In my office.
Yeah.
I get a big
Yeah.
old
That's where you were doing
giant
the
shield
performance
on
from?
my
Yeah.
wall. That's for when I do shows where I'm far enough away that you can put that up and then you can see it from like half a football field away.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to block you. I was just trying to figure out where it was. When I came in, I can.
No, Larry can move this easy.
Yeah, because if you can't see him, can you see him? Okay.
We'd let you know.
Okay, just let me know. Because I mean, I just didn't want to sit in the middle there, and like it was kind of when I haven't been here for a while, but I would come regularly, and I usually would sit in the back, and it was kind of crowded back there or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even look.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or, kind of close together the chairs. So it was good. Harmonica's good.
Sunday.
Isn't it? Andy's really good.
You have a chance to tell the question of blues September. October 1st. He was good at one song to play.
They're kind of bad each other. Yes.
Have you heard them? Have you heard him before? Have heard him before? No. Have you? No, but I was once from, I'm not quite sure, where's he from? Is he from, I thought I was, yeah, I thought one was from Yorkville, that's why.
Yeah, yours is on the other guy's just an hour.
Yeah, Sammy's from Yorkville, yeah. I don't have my glasses, the one's from Roscoe, but I'm not sure where that, I'm not sure where Roscoe. I'm not sure where that is.
Roscoe?
Is that no?
It's near Rockford.
Oh.
Kind of a triangular thing.
Been to the tea garden in Rockford?
This little,
The tea garden, Anderson. That's one place, see, I found you. Anderson. Doesn't go with Chinese.
Yeah.
Anderson.
He had a whole drum kit.
Yeah.
Fit on a suitcase.
Yep. There's a guy,
Oh, okay.
younger guy, suitcase junkyard. And he does a one-man band thing, and he played this mile of music
Can't be too far from Wisconsin then, right?
But he can do it west.
West, okay.
Yeah, around here.
I see, yeah.
You know, it's a whole band.
I used to commute to DeKalb, and then we had to do some clinicals in Rockford. I haven't heard of Rockford, I mean, Sycamore, some of the other, I grew up in Arlington Heights, so I knew it wasn't that, around that area, because I know that area pretty well.
But I think that's the track. They got a little more white, a little less more wind. You know, because it's three small columns instead of one big.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
But it seems a little better.
For Charles.
That's right.
And, split a salad and, what was that?
Yeah, he just got the.
Yeah,
that's what
I knew that's what it would be, but I had to see it.
Well, because I see people, yeah, there's something, but it's just like, there's on the sound hall on the front, and then to keep it from falling over, just two
Made it a habit of
doorstops, doorstops the word, yeah.
I think Ronnie's
on the way and,
bass player was a
this is different, they have the salad, it has chicken in it.
plastic
Chopped salad, yeah.
big suitcase. It was kind of, but he had the whole drum kit all the way down to a tuna fish
He
can.
had all those boxes,
Yeah.
cigar boxes and big boxes. There was a round tin, cookie tin.
Just the medium size, yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the drum kit, it was wild.
Yeah, salamander crossing. That was, they had a scary amount of talent.
Yeah.
Well, the two guitar players were, very skilled, and they were both songwriters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was demonstrating it before, he was talking about it.
There's some, we haven't been over here that many times, but it's good to, you know, to always still.
Yeah, it looks like.
That's what, but every 2 months, that's what, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we kind of do those. Which is. All the things that we're going to unfortunately, that's not going to work. But we usually do it on Wisconsin for good part of August, because it's a nice time to be up there. Heather and the old fry up, so they can all
come visit, but then there's also the Toronto Folk Festival.
I gotta tune up.
And a tree farm convention. Tree farm meetings. It's every weekend, it's something else like that.
Sam?
Yes, sir.
It's a tricone, wasn't it?
It is a tricone.
I thought it looked kind of triangular.
It is a tricone. It is heavy as hell. It's brass and nickel.
Oh, I know all about that.
And, it's a fun box to play. I like. It's a round neck. It's not a square neck.
All wedged in your little corner there. Sounds great. So,
Oh, that's right. I got to retune my resin. Retune the reso because I'm going to play this in standard tuning this time.
These are fantastic, especially if you have a rowdy crowd. You can use these. Get out of a fight.
Person with red eyes.
Uh-huh.
You can always flip your, flip your headings.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a uke.
A ukulele?
Right there.
Okay. Yeah, I have a few ukuleles at home. I've got a resonator ukulele. I've had a few of these. I play a lot of different instruments. So it's like, tonight it's this. We're good.
Where do we hear you play more?
Where do you play other than here?
Well,
This is actually our virgin voyage
Whoa.
as the two of
yeah,
us.
the two of us. I mean, we've played before together with other people in groups, and I'm 3 miles from the line. Up there.
Wisconsin.
He's up in Roscoe, Illinois.
Yeah, just over the line. So it's like Cheese, Spotted Cow, Green Bay. That's kind of up there.
Boo.
So we get together. We only get together
car is
about
blue.
once or twice a year when we happen to be at the same festivals together.
Well, Sammy, I got a few announcements, and then I'm going to kick it off to you again. So do what you got to do there. Tomorrow in this very room is a sing-along from 2 to 4. You can come listen, you can play, you can sing, you can watch, you can just enjoy. But Sunday, that's an old thing from the drag strip days. Sunday is the Woodstock Folk Festival on from noon till 6 in the amazing town square in Woodstock. They have brought in quite a few performers. It'll be a wonderful day, and I'm planning to be there. So if you see me, you can recognize me. Next week, we've got Chris McIntosh and Alvin McGovern. Now, I'm a little confused because they usually do a Christmas show here, but it's not Christmas. So I'm kind of curious as to see what all is going to be they're going to be doing here. But of course, I'm planning to be here because I'm always here. What else? I think that's about it. So have you guys got your stuff tuned up?
Ready to go.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tim, have I missed anything? Oh, good. Well, in that case, take it away to, I was going to say 2 easy pieces, but 2 easy payments.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're gonna do a tune that I learned off of a recording. And now I'm having a brain fart. I can't even remember where I got it. But it's an old tune, and you'll recognize it.
You'll know it.
when the red, red rabbit comes bobbing along. There'll be no more stopping when he starts singing his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, get up, get out of bed, cheer up, the sun is there. Live, love, laugh and be happy. Why am I so blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but still I'm listening for hours and hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing this old song. When the red, red robin comes by along. Sing along with us. When the red, red robin comes bobbing along. There'll be no more sobbing. There'll be no more sobbing when he starts singing his old sweet song. Wake up, wake up, wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get up, get out of bed. Cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh and be happy. Why am I so blue now? I'm walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but still I'm listening for hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I get again, singing this old song. When the red, red robin comes by, when the red, red robin comes by, when the red, red robin comes by. All right. Steve Goodman. That's where I learned that song, from an old Steve Goodman. Now, Steve was good at picking stuff like that and just throwing it out there when I think I learned that when he was touring with Jethro Burns. And the two of them was traveling around the country. Jethro Burns playing mandolin. And Jethro just loved those kinds of old standards.
I thought we'd let the ukulele do one on this one.
Oh, yeah?
You know?
On a blues? A ukulele blues?
Yeah. I like to take the ukulele. I mean, there's a lot of traditional things that you can do with it. I'm not traditional. But, I mean, but if I'm with the crowd, I'll play traditional island tunes and all. But a lot of times I like to experiment with it because I play many different instruments. Banjo, guitar, ukulele, mandolin. So I'm always trying to do something with the ukulele, which I'm going to do now. And this one you're going to feel. You're just going to feel it. I mean, Sam is phenomenal.
Are you still going to do it in A?
I'm going to do it in the key of A.
All right.
But Sam is really good at this, and he doesn't even need any music. He just goes right with it. He's just going to follow it, so it'll be fantastic, right? All right. This is Brownie McGee, and usually he has a harmonica player with Sonny Terry. But this one, it's a Brownie McGee.
And I'm not Sonny Terry.
And I'm going to do that tune on the ukulele. Ready? It's called the Pawn Shop Blues. Walking down the street one morning, someone called my name, Lord, I couldn't stop. I said, hey, hey, someone called my name, I couldn't stop. See, I was a little bit broken-hearted on my way to that old pawn shop. Walking to the pawn shop with my best suit in my hand. I said, hey, hey, had my best suit in my hand. Yeah, I'm trying to get along. Can you help me out, Mr. Pawn Shop Man? Why don't you take one a little bit, Sammy? Well, I went down to the pawn shop, you know. Thought I'd pawn my radio. I said, hey, hey, think I'll pawn my radio. Man, if you ain't got a TV, you see, we don't take radios here anymore. Kind of made me real sad, you know. Down there to the pawn shop. Yeah, it's bad. You see, I asked him, hey, what are those 3 bars on the wall? He said, you know what? I bet you 3-1, buddy. You'll never get your stuff out of here anymore at all.
Oh, yeah, Sonny Terry. Brownie McGee. We ain't, but we try to be. Oh, yeah.
You know, I had a pretty good trip coming down here. I had no idea You guys are down here a little bit. You know, coming from
Oh,
the
yeah.
state line.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, things change as you come down this way.
Oh, yeah.
It gets a little more traffic. I mean, I look out my door and I have a fox. He lives in the front yard. He lives underneath the driveway. He lives there. Usually there's about...
And I live in Fox Court in Yorkville, and we never seen a fox, ever.
I have him on my security camera. He comes out. Yeah, he's always there. We've got deer there in the backyard all the time, and you know, you just it's peaceful. It's peaceful. I come down here and it's stressful. That 290, and I was like, ah.
Well, you can relax now, because I'm going to do a medley of my greatest hit, and...
All right, let's do that.
This is probably the most requested song that I ever wrote. And, you know, in relative terms, that's probably half a dozen people. This is a love song. It is available on one of my CDs over there. Wildflowers and delicate roses, they dance in your eyes. It's not your style to be tied down, but all the boys try. No one could fathom why you were a prodigal daughter. You just had to sail with the wind like a leaf on the water. Well, I always loved music in the way that an old harmonica rings. My daddy loved baseball and boxing and physical things. And the harder I tried, the less I became like my father. We went our separate ways like leaves on the water. A leaf on the water, tumble and spin. Where are you going? Or where have you been? Drawn by the current, touched by the wind. Leaf on the water. Play something pretty. Though yearbooks proclaimed us most likely in 3 categories. We were not the prince or the princess of our bedtime stories. We chose to be friends rather than insignificant others. Now often we drift side by side like leaves on the water. A leaf on the water, tumble and spin. Where are you going? Where have you been? Drawn by the current, touched by the wind. leaf on the water, drawn by the current, touched by the wind. Leaf on the water, leaf on the water, leaf on the water.
Very nice.
Thank you. This is a song that I learned from a really, really talented, innovative bluegrass guitar picker whose name was Tony Rice. Tony passed away a couple years ago. It's a darn shame. He got a really strange throat disease about 3/4 of the way through his career, and he lost this just absolutely velvet baritone voice that was just to die for. And this is a song I learned from him, but I put my own stink on it because I don't do it anything like the way he does it. But he inspired me to arrange it this way, so. Lay down my old guitar. I lay down my old guitar. I wish I could tie it to my side, take it along with me. Well, I'm sick in my lonesome bed, sick in my lonesome bed, and there ain't nobody here to soothe my aching head. Sick in my lonesome bed, I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, lay down my old guitar. I wish I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. There's no one to cry for me, no one to cry for me. I wandered so far from my home, don't you see? No one to cry for me. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, lay down my old guitar. I wish I could tie it to my side, take it along with me. Well, I'm telling this world goodbye. Telling this world goodbye. Telling this world, my sweet baby girl. Telling them all goodbye. I'm gonna lay down my whole guitar. Lay down my whole guitar. I wish I could tie it to my side. Take it along with me.
Very nice.
So one year I was at this little jam fest called the Two Rivers Folk Festival. And I had heard Mike play. I believe it was the first year I met you.
Yeah,
The very first year I met you.
That's a long time ago.
I know. And I wasn't even playing with Laura then. I think we had Daryl Hooper on banjo
Yeah, that's right.
and Doris on bass. And Lily was
that's
playing slide
slide
guitar.
guitar. Now, a lot of these people
God
are in
bless
the
them.
Northern Illinois Bluegrass Association.
And a lot of them passed on.
Yeah, passed on. In fact, they introduced me to bluegrass music. Because I remember going to a bluegrass festival, and I thought, what am I doing here? And I was listening, and I was mesmerized, and I noticed how they all switched instruments, and they played music, and they had no music, but they were playing, and I thought, this is fantastic. One day I want to be able to do that.
So I got up on stage and I said to everybody know Whiskey Before Breakfast? Old fiddle tune. Guess who the first one goes, heck yeah. I'm like, no, come on. He whips out the harp and this is what happened. Whiskey before breakfast.
That's from my Irish roots. I did the ancestry thing, and do you know I'm Creole? I have a lot of French, African American, and a lot of French, and it goes way back to Baptiste. What's the
Didn't
name?
know you was so spicy.
Yeah. I don't eat all the spicy food anymore, but I grew up eating that gumbo and shrimp Creole and all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, wow. Well, it's a tough job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. You know I've been a working man dang near all my life, but I keep on working. Long as these 2 hands are fit to use. Well, I keep my nose through the grindstone. I work hard every day. I might get tired on the weekend after I draw my pay, but I keep on working. Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. Yeah, I'll drink a little beer in the tavern, sing a little bit of these working men. Why don't you take one? Well, sometimes I feel like leaving, do a little bumming around. I want to throw my bills out the window and catch a train out of town, but I keep on working. Yeah, I've got to buy the kids a pair of shoes. Until then, I'll drink a little beer in the tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues. I'll take one right here. I said, hey, hey, the working man like me. I've never been on welfare, and that place I won't be because I'll keep on working. Yeah, as long as these 2 hands are fit to use. Until then, I'll drink a little beer in the tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Until then, I'll drink a little beer in the tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues.
We're going to skip one here that was on the list. Because otherwise they end up playing till 11 o'clock, and we know y'all won't want that. We don't want my man from Woodstock to miss his train home. So we're going to do a song here from another one of my favorite songwriters, Ian Tyson, and Ian and Sylvia Tyson. And again, I learned this song off of a Tony Rice recording. And then it wasn't until much many years later that I realized it was a Ian and Sylvia Tyson tune. Ever hit 17 when you play against a dealer, 'cause you know those odds won't ride with you. Never leave your woman alone with friends around to steal her. She'll be gambled and lost like summer wages. Well, I keep rolling on. Well, we get to Vancouver, and the woman I love is waiting there. It's been 6 long months, more since I've seen her. She'll be gambled, lost like summer wages. In all the beer parlors down along Young Street, the dreams of the season spill down on the floor. All the big stands of timber, they're waiting for falling, and the hustlers stand watchfully waiting by the door. Well, I'll work on this towboat in my slippery city shoes that I swore I'd never do again. Through the gray fog-bound straits where the cedars stand watching, she'll be far off, lost like summer wages. In all the beer parlors all down along Young Street, the dreams of the season spill down on the floor. All the big stands of timber stand waiting for falling, and the hustlers stand there watchfully waiting by the door. Ever hit 17 when you play against a dealer, 'cause you know those odds won't ride with you. And never leave your woman alone, friends around to steal her. She'll be gambled, lost like summer wages. Years of gamble, lost like summer wages. I love that song.
It's a beautiful song. Beautiful. Little do you know I have these all in alphabetical order.
We're going to do another song that I wrote. It's the only blues song I ever wrote. It's the title song of a CD that I recorded right over there called Tie Me Down. got my attention with the way you rock and roll. Take one step closer, baby, and I'm bound to lose control. Tie me down. Tie me down. Got me loose and love me. Tie me down. You got great dimensions like some ancient work of art. Take one step closer, babe. I'm bound to steal your heart. Tie me down. Tie me down. Cut me loose and love me. Tie me down. Blow that thing. Keep going. 2 times. Now you got locomotion toward tremendous fit. Take one step closer, babe. All that I'll submit. Tie me down. Tie me down. Tie me loose and love me. Ooh, tie me down. Look at that. Oh, come on. Now you got lonesome longing, baby, that's written on your face. Take one step closer, babe, I'm bound to fall from grace. Tie me down. Tie me down. Cut me loose and love me. Tie me down. Tie me down. All right. I'm gonna do one more here. And this is a song.
Is that the I'm so glad we had this time together? just to have a laugh and sing a song.
I'm so glad we had this time together to laugh and sing a song.
It's a beautiful song. Like it.
This is a serious song by John Hartford.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mama killed a rooster and thought it was a duck. She put it on the table with its legs poking up, oh baby. About to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. You know about your kissing and your loving on down. You're the finest girlfriend I ever been around, oh baby. About to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time.
Oh, you fooled me.
My girl came over by the Santa Ray way. She almost knocked my supper off a TV tray. Oh, baby, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Well, TV dinner at the meal that I'm a loving. Pick off the 30 minutes in the oven. About to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Try that thing. Ah, 2 times. Swing it, boys. I don't like carrots and I can't stand peas. Pack of Hostess Twinkle bring me down on my knees. Oh, baby, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Now there's only one thing make me angry and rude. When that TV breakdown during Family Feud. Oh, baby, about to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home, try me one more time. Play something like keep wailing, I'm gonna wail with you. Yeah, she was bouncing down the stairs going oop shoop a doobie. All I could think about was flip floppity floopity. Oh baby, Now to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home. Try me one more time. Mama killed a rooster and she thought it was a duck. She put it on the table with a slave poking up old baby. About to lose my mind. Bring your clothes back home. Try me one more. Thank you very much. We're Two Easy Payments. Hope to see you again soon.
Thank you very much.
Okay, what a wonderful show. But are we going to let them just leave us without maybe one more song? What do you think? Yeah. Because as it is well known, no one gets out of the coffee house without an encore. So,
Well,
you guys got one more maybe? Sure.
It's my first time here and I get an encore.
And you got an encore. There you go. Tell your wife.
I will.
All right, take it away, guys.
all right. I'm going to do one more if you promise to sing along with us.
Yeah.
It's an easy chorus. It goes like this. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Oh, sometimes I lives in the country. Sometimes I lives in the town. Sometimes I take a great notion to jump in the river and drown. Here we go. Irene, good night. Good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Play something pretty. Irene, you know I love you. Love you till the river runs dry. But if I can't have you for my own, I'm gonna take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Play it again, Kurt. Now, sometimes Irene wears pajamas. Sometimes Irene wears a gown. But when Irene goes to bed naked, that girl is the talk of the town. Oh, yeah. Irene, good night. Good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see let's all just sing without the guitar.
Irene, good night.
Oh yeah.
Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Way to go.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Good job.
This here is Mike August, for goodness sake. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Not bad for just first playing together first time tonight.
That's it.
Yeah, just winging it. I guess that's what happens when you know what you're doing. Again, next week, McIntosh and McGovern. Getting caught in my own cord here. I was going to face the camera just to say these guys did a wonderful job. Tomorrow, sing along in this room 2 to 4. And Sunday, Woodstock Folk Festival, noon to 6 in the wonderful town of Woodstock, right in the square. So have a safe trip home, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks so much.